Good morning, everyone. So I am on my way to the hospital. It is Saturday morning. I'm doing my moonlighting this weekend, and I figured this weekend I'd take you through a weekend in my life because the last video was a day in my life. So here's a weekend, and this weekend I am working. So I got up pretty early still on the weekend so that I could finish prepping some of my notes for my history and physicals. So that's done, and I'm heading to the hospital now. It's 6:45. I like to get a jump on the day at the hospital. The earlier you get in there, typically the more you get done. So I will see you there. That's a wrap for rounding in the morning. I don't know what it is about the hospital, but there's not really a motivation to look good or do really anything for it. So I just kind of walk in with bedhead and just kind of go do my stuff and go out. It's 9:30 now, so probably about 3 hours that I just spent this morning here. Not terrible. I'm gonna go home, write all my notes, and then I have something else coming up at 1. So busy weekend, but you're all coming along with me. So let's see what else the day has to offer. Going to the hospital and seeing the patients is only half of the work. Now I got to do all the documentation and charting. So for that, I come home because my computer is way better than anything that they have there. I can get in the zone, pop some music on, and get going. So I'm going to do that probably for the next like 2-ish hours. So I'm going to get cracking. I'm going to get in the zone. Done with most of my notes. Unfortunately, didn't get to finish all of them. However, I am off to my main fellowship location here because they're hosting an ACLS class. That is, I believe, Advanced Cardiac Life Support, which is essentially if someone's heart were to stop, then these are kind of the advanced steps to be able to help resuscitate someone. In surgical setting kind of scenarios, you should be able to figure out how to do those things and have that certification because we're using higher classes of like sedatives and things like that in the care sometimes. So headed there, hopefully it lasts about an hour or two, and then back home, finish the notes, and then on with the weekend. Done with that. I feel like you guys can see my beard growing in throughout the day. Yeah, I definitely need to shave before tomorrow. But that is done. That took about 2 hours. It's about 3 p.m. Time for lunch, and then I got a couple of things to finish up, and then finally I can get on with enjoying some of the weekend. Back at the desk, sipping on a Ghost because I feel pretty tired right now. I scarfed down the lunch, forgot to show you all because I had to get some orders in real quick. I'm gonna finish up a little bit of charting, and then we're gonna go check out a new Japanese grocery store. This is the bread. Japanese shokupan bread. Oh my god. $1 per slice though, so we gotta find a better alternative here. On my way to go do my workout. Today is a vertical day for my running plan, which essentially means I just go up to the local mountain, go up, come down, and that's it. It's just to get some more stimulus for my legs so that I can practice vertical climbing. If you watch my training vlog video, then go ahead and watch that, and it explains a little bit more about the thought process there. up and down, headlamp's gonna come on. Here we go. Got two things done at once. I went and picked up dinner, which is Ike's Sandwiches, as you can see there. Tessa did the groceries over at Trader Joe's. So we're stocked up. We're gonna watch Culinary Class Wars, season 2, which has been absolutely incredible. Love it, highly recommend. And then relax for the rest of this evening. Dinner's done. I have a couple of notes to write. When I'm moonlighting, essentially if there's new admissions that come in, I don't have to see them until the next day, so I don't really have to go in. But I prep their note and the history and physical note beforehand, the night before, so I know kind of what's going on with the patient, as well as making it much easier for me on the day of. So I'm going to go do that now for one admission. I think there might be one more tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look ahead, see if there's anything else I can prepare. Coco, what did we just walk into? That is a wrap for today. It's about 9:15. I am super tired, so I'm gonna hit the hay pretty soon. We'll see you again tomorrow morning, bright and early, to go to the hospital again. It is Sunday morning and I'm on my way to the hospital to go around on patients. There's only one new admission, so hopefully it should not be as long at the hospital this morning. There's nothing crazy going on, so we'll see you after that. All right, finished up with seeing patients for the day. Gonna go home just like yesterday, do all my documentation after eating breakfast where I can jam out and do all that kind of stuff in my nice setup. Just wanted to take a second to say this has been an exhausting weekend, not only just because I'm working this weekend as what you're seeing, but just mentally and emotionally as well. There's all this stuff going on in Minnesota with the VA nurse that was murdered up there. It's just absolutely insane. As being someone that's not Caucasian, I guess, it's a little bit more worrying about kind of what's going on out there. And if there are people protesting that don't look like myself, that are having issues, then what's the world look like, or at least the US look like for people like me? So just a lot to think about, a lot on my mind. Absolutely amazed to see the response and outcrying of support for that family and for that situation from so many physicians out there. Deeply saddening, deeply worrying. Hopefully some sort of resolution comes out of this. I know people just keep admonishing actions, but no action really happens to counteract it. Hopefully we get some more of that after this most recent incident, because there needs to be some sort of accountability out there for something. Yeah, that's it. Just a little bit of thoughts. Obviously a lot going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, get these notes done. We're out taking Kyoko on our afternoon walk. We just hung out with some friends from the SF area who were in town. They were in town for a wedding up in Sedona, so they came down before the airport. We were able to get lunch with them, kind of hang out. They have two kids who are absolutely crazy. Didn't really want to film around that, but we're going to take Kyoko for a walk, and then we're going to do a little bit more grocery shopping. We're going to go to H Mart and then Costco. So you'll see some of the goodies we find at H Mart in just a sec here. Most of the day is done. It's time to go run. I have my long run still, left it for a little bit later on Sunday because the rest of the day was busy, so gotta go get it done. All right, and that's a wrap. That's pretty much it for my weekend. It's now Sunday at 9:30 p.m. We just got in from walking Kyoko, and I'm gonna log into my EMR for my regular work, for my fellowship. I'm gonna check my schedule for tomorrow, make sure there's not any crazy surprises, prep a little bit just for the morning mostly, and for some of those things that I really need to take a look at ahead of time. Other than that, that's pretty much it for a weekend. This was a weekend, a busy weekend in my life as a fellow. If you found anything interesting, or if you want to follow along with this journey that I'm kind of on with medicine and kind of everything else, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Check out some of my other vlogs for some interesting stuff that you might find interesting. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and yep, peace out.